I wish I would have known when I first started my journey that the twin flame journey is about you mastering energy. And I didn't know this when I first met my person. All I wanted was to have my person come back. At that time, even if I heard the word frequency or energy, it wouldn't have clicked because all I was doing was chasing energy. All I was doing was rereading text messages, looking at pictures, and ruminating in the story. And looking back now, I wish somebody would have told me this. But here's the key. Even if someone would have told me that this journey is about frequency, is about vibration, is about energy, it probably wouldn't have clicked because I wasn't interested in that. I was interested in just getting my person back. I was interested in the old story, and I wasn't real interested in knowing and learning about energy. So that's how beautiful this journey can be, is that there's always learning that's involved. And I believe that everyone is exactly where they need to be in their own soul's evolution. And some things that I say you may resonate with very quickly, and other things I say you may not resonate with. And that is because everyone is absorbing information and perceiving information in a different way, and none of it is wrong. Everything that you're learning, everything that you're absorbing is what you need to know right now. And when I say learning, I'm not really teaching anything that you don't already know. Everything that you hear from me is actually information you already know. It's just projected through me, which is then reflected back to you. It's really about remembering the information because you have all the information. There is no one outside of you. And I wish I would have known that too, right? When you first get catapulted onto this crazy journey, you really don't understand it all. You understand that it's about another person. You understand that they came in to awaken you, but that whole idea of awakening is a little foreign in the beginning. And everyone perceives the awakening just a little bit differently. However, the common denominator of an awakening is that you start questioning and you realize that what you see out there isn't quite resonating the way it used to. And you know there's a higher calling, and you know that your soul is calling you to do something else, or to do something different, or to do something more. And what you learn through evolving in this spiritual awakening is that everything is energy. And you begin to realize too is that the twin flame journey is a journey, not an outcome. When you also realize is that the twin flame journey is in fact a journey, but not an outcome. It's not that you're doing the work to get your person into your life again, to get into a relationship with your person. Yes, you can have that. You absolutely can. But the relationship has to come with yourself first. Once you begin to build a relationship, a loving relationship with yourself, that is when the magic happens. And that is something that is not always found out right away. Although you may have heard that this awakening is about self-love, you may not have had the tools to really understand what that means. Because what I've learned too is that the amount of self-love that is necessary to feel is a very deep self-love. It goes beyond just doing mirror work or looking in the mirror. It's about feeling that love within you and embracing that love and holding that love within you. It's not just about lighting a candle or going out for a walk. Yes, these are wonderful tools to use, and there are many more tools that you can use to begin the self-love process, but it goes deep. It goes really deep. It's about choosing you. And I wish somebody would have told me that years ago as well. But again, I always say everything that you are reminded of is actually happening at the perfect time. And you don't really realize this until you can retrospectively look back. So enjoying the process is going to be more important than the actual outcome. It's actually the feeling that you want within yourself, the feeling of being loved, the feeling of attention from someone else that you're getting. But all of that is actually a void that you have within yourself. And once you fill that own void, then the 3D will begin to reflect that. Your twin flame will begin to show that back to you. Now, when they do come back in, that doesn't mean that all of a sudden they are coming back in to want to marry you. No, it doesn't really quite work that way. They come back in a way where you want to hold space for them. And when they do come back in, that doesn't mean it's always going to be at the highest version, even though you are making shifts and you are actually doing the inner work. They will come back in and still trigger you at times, but you'll know, you'll catch it right away. So always holding space for your person is going to be important. And that doesn't mean that you have to accept breadcrumbing. If they're coming back in only for intimacy, then you might want to really be mindful of that, because that is something that is really part of understanding that intimacy is much more than just having sex. It's about that love and creativity and that sacral chakra, which you want to really unblock and explore and open up that chakra where you are using that sacral chakra to create. And when you do this, you're allowing your energy to flow. So when your person comes in a strong sexual desire, you want to unblock that chakra and use that energy for yourself to express yourself creatively. That's going to help clear that. And if you fall back into that, then what might happen is they're going to take off again. So it's important to really have some boundaries here when it comes to your person coming back in a way that is not the most conducive for a longer term relationship. Because remember, your twin flame is actually you pushed out. They are a part of you that's always reflecting back to you. So this is all part of the energy that is so important to really master. And that is one of the reasons that I became a energy healer and an IET healer, to really embrace the energy and really working with the energy to help release and clear the old energy and replace with positive energy, with trusting energy, with compassion and the energy of harmony and peace and joy. As you release the old, you replace it with the positive energies. And this absolutely has helped me on the journey. And I'm so much more mindful now working with my own energy, understanding how energy flows so I can really see where my energy is at. And this is one area that can be really helpful on the journey if you have stagnant energy. So if you feel that would be helpful, I have more information in my website. The more that you understand the flow of your own energy and your own kundalini, which is the energy force that you hold within you, then it's really going to help you let go of the old limiting beliefs that you may still be holding on to. And that is what happens in this twin flame journey, is that you begin to understand and remember the limiting beliefs that you're holding on to. And you now realize that none of them is really helping you. But what will help you is stepping into the version of yourself that is abundant, the version of you that feels good, the version of you that loves themselves. And when this happens, your energy is shifting. And when you keep this vibration on a normal basis, not only with your person, but with everyone around you, because remember, the journey isn't about your divine masculine. They came in to activate you. The journey is about you. It's always been about you. It's always been about coming back to your own authenticity, coming back to your own soul. And all of this is part of the awakening path. And it's such a beautiful journey because you have the opportunity to realize that you're the creator. You can change your energy at any time because energy flows. Energy is constantly changing. And even though you may have done something or said something that you regret, you can change that at this very moment. What happened in the past is gone. So be easy on yourself. If you've made some wrong choices or you said something that you possibly regret, then it's okay. It's okay to let go. It's okay to realize that we are also here having a human experience, right? It's okay to have those emotions come up. It's okay to say, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that or I probably shouldn't have done that, but I let it go and I come back. I come back to the present moment and I come back knowing that I'm a better version right now. So you can change at every second, at every present moment. And that is the beautiful part. Also, that I wish I would have known years ago, right? When I was first activated. But I'm so happy that I know it now and that I can remind all of you about the present moment, why we're here to really help others along the way. And that's what's happening. We're constantly activating each other. So that is a beautiful part of being conscious now, that you are the conscious creator. You get a chance at every moment to shift and to change and to jump timelines. So keep focusing on you and know that you can change your energy at any point and always upgrade your energy and keep vibrating at a higher frequency. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will end it here. If you need some help, I do have a website. I'm sending you all so much love.